quarterbacks, Byron Leftwich and Charlie Batch, throughout the week. Every time we have that play called against our defense, I want you to throw it because we have to get used to covering that play. 2 big plays now in this game to Greg Jennings on the scene.
See if the Packers go to the ground game to try and take some of this clock. Here's Starks to the 30. Just the 10th running play of this game, and it's 14 yards to James Starks.
Now you look at an offense that had really struggled here in the second half, with the exception of when they had gotten turnovers. Had not really established any drive of any length. But they get the big third down on another pinpoint throw by Aaron Rodgers to Jennings, and you feel the momentum shift. All of a sudden, Aaron Starks rattles off a big run.
Now in that bone formation with the 2 big fullback types in front of Starks. Starks gets it again. The rookie picks up a yard. James Starks, during the regular season, had 101 total rushing yards. Didn't play in his senior year at Buffalo with a shoulder injury. Started this season on the physically unable to perform list with a bad hamstring. Make a debut against San Francisco December 5th, 73 yards. Not good against Detroit the next week, inactive, but he has been a star this postseason. 2nd and 9. There's Jennings at the top. Rodgers throws. James Jones.
They had single coverage across the board, Joe. I thought he was going to take a shot to Greg Jennings. No help over the top. Instead, he comes down to James Jones. Watch this throw and route right here. Back shoulder. William Gabe trying to guard against the deep ball for the touchdown. You just can't play both.
Sets up the 1st and goal at the 8. Remember, the Steelers have only 1 timeout remaining. They had to take him early in the second half. They fake it to Jackson. Pass caught by Crabtree. The Green Bay tight end gets 1.
It's a big-time drive right here by the Green Bay Packers when you consider the fact that Pittsburgh goes down, cuts the game to 3 points. And now you've got to do something. One, you've got to take time off the clock. Secondly, you've got to come away with points. And if they're able to score a touchdown here, I mean, obviously that's what they're hoping to do. But this is answering the bell right here for the Green Bay Packers on this drive.
Big 3rd down completion to Greg Jennings for 31 yards. James Jones, nowhere to go to the 5, and now it's 3rd and goal. Under 3 to play on Taylor on the stop.
Well, pretty interesting here. You know, I mean, there's a lot of coaches that would look at this situation on 3rd down and say, okay, a field goal is huge. You know, we make them have to score a touchdown. A touchdown's even bigger. You know, if you didn't trust your quarterback here, you'd run it real conservatively. You'd run a draw play with your quarterback, or you'd hand the ball off. I think Mike McCarthy, he's thinking nothing but touchdown here with Aaron Rodgers.
What's coming? Polamalu slips, floated. Jordy Nelson incomplete. And it is 4th down with 2:10 to go. Polamalu went from one side of the formation all the way to the other and then slipped. Coming on a blitz, and Nelson could not haul it in.
Just not quite enough, and that's a perfectly thrown ball. It's a well-thrown ball by Aaron Rodgers, because the last thing you can do on that throw is be short. And you've got to make your receiver go get it so that he's the only guy then that can make the play on it. And I wouldn't say that Jordy Nelson necessarily, he's had some drops as we know, but I wouldn't say that he should have caught that one. That would have been a nice catch.
23-yard try. First of the game for Crosby, drills it. 6-point game. Keep play, 3rd and 10 of the 25, 31-yard completion to Jennings. Packers get 3, they lead by 6.
Alright, so dude, check this out. I got a great idea for the Camaro commercial. We start in that desert, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, what car is that? And then it's like, bam! Super fast.
And mirrors, a whole bunch of mirrors.
I guess. But maybe it's a woman that's driving hot. Totally hot. She's blonde.
Redhead.
Or a redhead. You know, we should be in the city.
Driving fast.
Reaching through the streets.
Dodging hay bales.
You know, she's in the city. I don't know why you'd have hay. But what about a chase?
Yeah, with bad guys. And a helicopter.
Right, yeah, all that stuff. It's right behind her. They're catching up. That's where the energy is, man.
Yeah, they chase her out of a roof and she flies off.
Dude, she just flies off a building?
Picture.
Yeah, I'm picturing disaster. Like, we need an ending.
I got it. Car lands, she drives up, she's a teacher.
Ah, teacher.
Hi, guys.
Hey, hi, Miss Ellen. I did not see that coming.
And then
The announcer says,
the 426 horsepower Camaro.
and then we're done.
all right.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's intelligent. Even genius. But does your network work?
Yes, I can hear you now.
This is America's largest and most reliable network, Verizon, built so you can rule the air.
31-25, 6-point game with 2:07 left in the fourth quarter. There's a scoring drive put together by Aaron Rodgers. There's a 31-yard catch on third down, which was the big part of it. 5.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the game summary. There are the numbers for Roethlisberger. 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. 1 returned immediately for a touchdown. Green Bay has scored 3 touchdowns off turnovers in this game. So the numbers for Aaron Rodgers, who was up over 300 yards passing here in this Super Bowl. Antonio Brown returned 1 for a touchdown during the regular season waits. And one of the upbacks, Isaac Redmond, is hit by Wilhelm, stays on his feet. Eventually it's Bigby. And now flag. A flag along the Packers sideline. As the Packers have come away clapping about it. Let's see who it's against. De'Aaron Fox, 57 for Pittsburgh, was
After the
shoving.
play, personal foul number 57 of the receiving team. That'll be half the distance to the goal. It'll be first down, Pittsburgh, and this is the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning with 1:59 remaining. Down by 6. The man with 2 rings will go to work.
1, 2, 3. Is everybody focused on...
Greetings, Glee Clubbers. I have news that is simply outstanding.
We're rehearsing a number for regionals.
I have a cousin who works for Chevrolet, and he wants you to appear in a commercial. And you'll each receive, wait for it, a brand new Chevy Cruze.
Wait, we're getting cars?
That's amazing.
Little do they know that by performing in an ad, they'll forfeit their amateur status and be barred from competition forever.
I can finally stop walking through the drive-thru window.
You know how they say that we can only access 20% of our brain? Well, this lets you access all of it. What would you do?
How many of us ever know what it is to become the perfect version of ourselves?
There's no scenario you don't work for me. I see 50 scenarios. That's what it does. Puts me 50 moves ahead of you.
Limitless. This film is now get rated.
I don't really know how to say this, other than to just say it. You're amazing. The best I've ever had. But things just aren't working out. Well, that's not completely true. I am working out. It's not someone else. It's something else. Bye-bye, trainer. Hello, shape-ups. Nice shoes.
Citizens of 2149, you destroyed our home. The world you left behind fell victim to greed, war. We have been entrusted with a second chance to get it right.
We did the right thing, didn't we? Come you.
Welcome to Terra Nova.
starting over as a family.
Welcome to paradise.
The best comedy of the year is almost here.
Can I see my toothbrush?
No. Traffic Light premieres this Tuesday after Racing Hot on Fox. Later tonight, don't miss the Glee Club's Dream commercial.
Outstanding.
It's all part of one super thrilling ultimate Glee event only on Fox. Today's game is sponsored by the all-new Chevrolet Volt, 2011 North American Car of the Year.
Steelers have to start at their 13 after the penalty on Ke'Aaron Fox. Down by 6 with 1 timeout. Roethlisberger finds Heath Miller. The tight end out across the 25 for 15 yards.
We've seen Ben Roethlisberger in this situation before.
Pulls it back and now completes the pass. Hines Ward comes away with it. A gain of 4. Ben Roethlisberger, you're right, he's been in this spot before. He won Super Bowl 43 on that 6-yard touchdown throw to Santonio Holmes 2 years ago. 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger throws it away. Pressure by A.J. Hawk. And we go back to that penalty on the kick return by Ke'Aaron Fox.
Well, there he is right there, 57. You're going to see at the end of it. Tom Crabtree is who he pushes. You got officials standing right there. Those are the types of things that ultimately get you beat. Here's Mike Wallace on that last play. He had no idea what the route was. At the last minute, they're trying to communicate it with him, but they never did.
Jonathan Scott, the left tackle, lost his shoe. So Trey Essex comes in at left tackle. Third down and 5. This one incomplete. It's 4th down. Roethlisberger overthrew Mike Wallace.
It looked like Joe, he was maybe trying to get it to Hines Ward. There was another miscommunication, and Ben's talking with Hines Ward now. That's a couple of plays now where the execution is, they haven't even had much of a chance to execute because there's been confusion on what was expected.
4th down and 5. Any hope of a comeback rests for this play. Incomplete, but it was a 4th down pass, and Green Bay will take over. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. There was contact at the top of the route, but no flag was thrown.
There sure was, Joe, and Mike Wallace was looking around for a flag, and I might be with him. It looked to me like the contact was before the ball arrived. Look at the top of this, Tramon Williams. There, it didn't look nearly as significant.
Yeah, I think that's a good no call.
I agree. We saw the legs contact each other, but he was coming underneath the route. I think based on where the ball was thrown, it looked more severe than what it really was. And I agree with you, Joe. I think it's a good non-call and a great defensive stop by the Packers.
And so the number 6 seed, the Green Bay Packers, had to go through Philadelphia, had to go through Atlanta, had to go through their rival, the Chicago Bears, to get to Super Bowl 45. Lead by 6. And Mike McCarthy, from the Greenfield neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, gets the Gatorade bath along the sideline. Tears in the eyes Chevrolet's Abdal Driver. Tonight's cam sponsored by Budweiser, an up-close and personal look. The final snap of Super Bowl 45. The Green Bay Packers have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is coming home.
Emotions are going flying in the locker room, but we find a way to bottle it up and exert it all out here on the field. To God be the glory.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Joe?
What a game he had. 2 touchdown catches. The last one an 8-yarder. A big conversion on the 3rd down with a 31-yard catch. But they can beat you so many different ways, and they proved that this entire postseason. Coming up, the Chevrolet postgame show. Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy, the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Green Bay Packers. He grew up in Pittsburgh, rooting for the Steelers. Now he's the head coach of the champion Green Bay Packers. Back to Arlington after this.
Yeah, I'm always reading about how this market is so tough, you know. I tell people, go to E-Trade. Let's see, Peppers. You know, no matter what the market does, E-Trade can help. They got strategies, screeners, 24/7 customer support. Anyway, they have pretty much every investment you
I'm drinking Dunkin'. I used to get...
Welcome to the Chevrolet Super Bowl postgame show on Fox.
The franchise was born in 1921 tonight. The Green Bay Packers celebrate their NFL record 13th NFL championship in 80 years. It's their 4th Super Bowl title. The last coming back 14 seasons ago when they beat New England in Super Bowl 31, and many joyous faces along that Packers sideline. We'll get you to the trophy presentation in just a bit. But right now, we welcome you to the Chevrolet postgame show here in the end zone at Super Bowl 45. Kurt Menefee along with Howie Long, Michael Strahan, and Jimmy Johnson. And guys, we anticipated this, Jimmy, being a thrilling contest. The matchup looked great on paper. It lived up to it.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers was really sharp. He was outstanding. I think the spread set really kept the Pittsburgh defense off balance. Rodgers had over 300 yards passing, and that was 4 or 5 key drops by the receivers. So he ended that same day. Starks ends up pushing for over 50 yards for some crucial first downs. The big thing was Aaron Rodgers, though. He was very accurate. He was in rhythm the entire night.
The impressive thing to me, beginning of the first quarter, the beginning of the third quarter, you can tell Green Bay nerves were getting the best of them. They're dropping balls, not doing a little thing given that they've done in the past. And for those guys to hang in there and watch Pittsburgh march down the field and be in a situation at the end of that game where they know Pittsburgh usually comes out on top and to hold on, that's impressive.
A lot was made of the perceived experience factor for the Pittsburgh Steelers, having 25 players, having played in Super Bowls and won. I think you can make the case that given all that Green Bay's been through over the last couple of years as a team, and Aaron Rodgers in particular, regarding the scrutiny and the media focus with the Brett Favre departure and the transition to Aaron Rodgers, this team was as battle-tested a non-Super Bowl team as you could imagine.
And they came through every single test that they were given. Not only Rodgers, but McCarthy and Ted Thompson as well. For more comments on today's game, let's get it up to the guys who called it for us. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Guys?
All right, Kurt, guys, thank you. Well, I guess we'll put our little wrap-up on it. This game was everything I think anybody could have hoped for, and maybe even more coming down to the last possession for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, not a lot of surprises, was there? I mean, we thought coming in that it would be this type of game. Coming down to the very end, it was certainly that way. The guys laid it out very well for us. You know, Aaron Rodgers was sensational. He's been playing sensational all season long. And I just think that when you look at all the injuries in this ball game, for the Packers to overcome them like they did all season long, it's pretty fitting, and it's well-deserved by Mike McCarthy and that staff.
What a march it's been. Titletown has another. So back down to the field. Kurt, all yours.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Chevrolet postgame show rolls on with the point that everyone loves to see. It's a trophy presentation. The Vince Lombardi Trophy returning home. Our own Terry Bradshaw down on the field for that. Let's send it up to the public address announcer, Alan Roach.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome legendary Hall of Fame quarterback from the Dallas Cowboys and the MVP of Super Bowl, Roger Staubach, and the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
and gentlemen, what a great Super Bowl 45 we just witnessed. All you Green Bay Packer fans, congratulations now to present the Vince Lombardi Award, symbolic of the world champions of Super Bowl 45. The great Roger Staubach will present that beautiful trophy to the Commissioner, Roger Goodell. Commissioner Goodell. Yes, sir. It's all yours, sir.
Thank you. What a great football game with two classic teams. Thank you, fans, for a great season. It was definitely a season to remember. And now the smallest city in the country is won the biggest game. To Mark, Ted Thompson, and Coach McCarthy, what a great championship. We congratulate you and your fans. Vince Lombardi is coming home to Green Bay. Congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner. Mark Murphy. Yeah, 13 world titles, 4 Super Bowls now, taking it back to Titletown. What do you got to say to all those fans back in Green Bay waiting on you?
We have the best fans in the league, and we couldn't have done it without you. The Vince Lombardi Trophy's coming back to Green Bay.
General Manager Ted Thompson, how you doing, sir?
I'm great. I'm just so very, very proud of these guys on this team. They've stood up when everybody thought they were down. They never quit trying. They never quit believing. And this is a tough business, but I'm very, very proud of this team.
Congratulations. Mike McCarthy, coach, step in here. All right. This team, all year long, you have had injuries, starters out, and tonight again, 3 more players go out, but your football team has such great resolve. Mike, what do you see the turnaround in this football game tonight for the Packers?
Well, you've already said it was the great resolve of our football team. We had some practice of guys going down and other players stepping up. It was a very emotional halftime for our football team. We had some bumps in the third quarter, but just a tremendous effort, and Coach Lombardi's trophy's finally going back home.
Congratulations, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Aaron Rodgers, step up over here. Aaron Rodgers, our MVP. Aaron, come here, big guy. You have played flawlessly throughout the playoffs. 9 touchdown passes in the playoffs. You get here, 3 touchdown passes tonight. This was a game of up, down, up, and back, and finally that last drive, that 33-yarder to Jennings was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that was a big one, but wish we could have, finished it out there. Got to give credit to our defense. This is a great group of men that we put together here. A lot of character, been through a lot together. And it's just great to be able to share it with them.
Well, it started off with Bart Starr, and then, of course, it went to Brett Favre, and now you, Aaron. Congratulations. Now, before you leave here, I got something for you. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out in the spring will be a new Camaro convertible. You see it over to the right, that beautiful red car? That's 426 horsepower over there. You won that baby. That's yours, Aaron. Take this trophy and walk around this stadium and show it to all those Packer fans. Congratulations, Green Bay Packers World Champions, Super Bowl 45. Back to you, Kurt.
All right, TB, thank you very much. Hey, Bart Starr and the Packer faithful celebrating. Aaron Rodgers pulling out that championship belt. He's been flitting it around his waist. Imaginary style all season long, but now he's got the real thing because he and the Packers are the real champions of the National Football League. So much more to celebrate as we continue here on the Chevrolet postgame show. The Green Bay Packers are world champions.
Downtown Chevy on Route 1 for my post-Super Bowl extravaganza sale. Touchdown! Tomorrow we're smashing